Because it's a true story, and I thought I wanted to take the worst thing that happened in my life and turn it into something good. And this would be the way to do it, because then I could use it and help other women. So I thought that the inspiration behind was for me to actually help other women not get in the same situation. And if I can help one woman not get into that situation, then my job is done. What you're about to see is not just based on a true story. It's based on my true story.
Isabel, I've been thinking. You awake?
A story I lived through, and memories I live with every day. I want to share this film for awareness, and not as a victim, as a survivor. I just finished drama school, so I was living in a studio. I was poor, but I wasn't scraping, I wasn't dying or anything. I was just any normal girl, you know. I was finished drama school and I wanted to get a job, and my inspiration comes from trying to take something really, really bad and turn it into something really, really good. I was fooled to get in the situation. I was fooled by a false photo shoot, which actually was a real photo shoot first, as a test shoot. And I went there was an assistant, there was a photo shoot set up in a nice apartment, and then I got a call to come back for the actual shoot. The client loves you. I said, okay, great. I came back and there was nothing there. So it wasn't like I just walked into someone's house, dumb, you know.
I told you, I know everything. I know where you went to high school, when you had your last vacation. I have your Pilates schedule. Everything in your phone is in my computer, so.
The things we had to add to the story was the guy and his life, or who he was, or what he does, or how he thinks, because I didn't know any of that. I never got to know him, nor did I want to. Once you survive something and you come out of it, you're no longer a victim. I think you're a survivor. So anyone who comes out and can talk about it, I think they're not victims anymore, because they're past that. But people, first of all, you feel really embarrassed, because you feel like people don't believe what's happened, or they don't want to believe, or it's too much for them to believe. They don't want to hear it. People go, oh, please don't, I don't want to, you know. And also the police didn't take me seriously. And I don't know, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but if they don't take one girl seriously, what about this girl and this girl and this girl? You know, the police has to take these girls, or guys, sometimes it's guys too, younger guys, they have to take them seriously and help. It's a serious issue. And sometimes you don't get taken seriously, then you feel even worse. You think, oh, it really is my fault. I walked into this. You know, I was asked to the police one question. It says, but he didn't force you in, did you? Like, and I thought, no, he didn't grab me or put a gun to my head and drag me into the apartment. But I was under false illusion that it was going to be a photo shoot, so I walked in on my own. And because I walked in on my own, they're like, well, you walked in on your own. And you think, but wait a second. He then locked the door behind me with a key and held onto the key and took out a knife. What part of that was my fault? None of it. I want people to know that it could happen to anyone, not just what we think of as a sex trafficking victim who's come from a foreign country, who doesn't speak the language, who doesn't have any money, who needs things desperately. The way I try to challenge it in this film and with my reality is that I think the perception is that, oh, I'm not the immigrant, I speak perfect English, I'm fine, I'm not poor. You know, we have a perception of who is usually sex trafficked. When you think of a sex trafficking victim, you have an immediate picture of somebody who's poor and, you know, from an Eastern European country perhaps, or from South America, or somewhere that you think, oh, they don't speak the language, they got fooled because they don't know what they're talking about. So how we try to cut through that perception is, I was a completely normal girl who went to drama school here, speaks perfect English, and those can still get captured.